Tasha's so bald, she looks like a wet seal. Without the headscarf, Tasha's head looked like an old knee. Alberto said he used Tasha's hair to get lint off his clothes. Tasha's hair is the lint. Tasha tried using yarn to create baby hair. Tasha's scalp smoother than my mom when she comes down the pole covered in your plate. My mama told me that Desiree and Ramon mama gave Tasha scalp the itch. Tasha's so bald, she bald. I'm bald and Ramon. Tasha's so bald that...
The storytime rules are, Ramon will not participate because all she says is Ramon.
Baldy.
No hugging the story, Jeffrey. No bad words, Desiree.
That was Alberto. Alberto said that.
No hitting. And that goes for you, TT.
That's only happened 100 times.
And no interrupted stories are bullying, Lily.
I'm not really a bully per se. I'm more of a truth teller. Like, who else is gonna tell you that your hair's stiffer than broom bristles? Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl, and she was a world-famous firefighter. I know this boy ain't about to start talking about his mama.
Really?
Chanel was the strongest firefighter in the world. Who else you know sliding down 2 poles covered in nothing? Take it away, Desiree. Alberto said what Jeffrey didn't know was that Chanel the firefighter was actually a strict
Desiree.
strapping superhero who loved taking men's money and had a super secret superpower called making it rain. Alberto said that Chanel was making it rain so much that her son Jimmy was completely unaware of her super strength. You next, Cindy. But one day, Chanel's strength was too much. She made it rain in the entire fire station, and everyone was drowning under a pool of water.
Wait, I thought making it rain was throwing money at Jeffrey's mom. Libby!
How can the clouds rain money? Yeah, I've never seen money fall from the sky. He does at Jeffrey Mama job. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to her job.
Cindy, just finish.
The rain was so strong that everyone was trying to climb to the top of the pole. You next, TT. There was not enough room for everybody on the poles, and people were slowly dying from lack of oxygen. Chanel, the superhero, knew what she had to do. She looked down at all the victims trying to make their way up the pole and started punching them in their throats because there can only be room for one. All her firefighting co-workers were the first to get punched because they wanted to steal Chanel's superpower of making it rain. Go ahead, Treasure. After all the firefighters sank to the ground, Chanel cannonballed down the pole, and everyone was dead. But she knew she could still save the strange man. So she let all the water out of the the fire station, and she started doing her super healing power called the rum shake, and all the men started coming back to life. Chanel was happy that the strange men had not died. She was so happy that in memory of her dead co-workers, she patted them down to see if they too had a little rain stored in their uniforms. But they didn't have making rain power. Why would they have it in their uniform? Okay, I choose Lily. Thanks, Treasure. But Libby, I think this story will be better if we told it together. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Even though the rain was a little wet and crumpled, Chanel was excited to have all the rain to herself. But then something strange happened.
She looked up and saw some of the strange men had pimples, but they weren't pimples at all. They were the cooties.
As the cooties started swelling up on the strange men that are usually seen at Desiree and Ramon Mama house, Chanel had to think quickly. She knew she had to put her clothes back on and do something about it. That's when she ran to her locker and slipped into her best costume, a 2-piece set from Victoria's Secret. When she came back into the room, everyone had came back to life as cootie carriers.
Her firefighter co-workers all had cootie dye and wanted Chanel to join them. That's when Chanel got on all fours and did her make it rain call, a call that the strange men do well, especially the ones coming out of Ramon and Desiree Mama house. But nothing was working.
Chanel panicked and called one of her closest allies to stop the cootie monsters, Asha the cyborg. Whoa! The world shook, the sky turned white, and Asha came running through the wall. Why did the sky turn white? Because Asha the cyborg was bald.
Everyone that came back to life morphed into a super cootie and grabbed Chanel by the leg to drag her to the cootie world, the clinic.
No! Asha the cyborg knew the hooch colony had to be stopped and performed her strongest move. What? What was it? Bowing,
her head.
Wow. The glare from Asha's head was strong enough to burst the cooties into thin air, and everyone died. And the cyborgs started collecting their hair. The end.
That wasn't scary, Lily.
Male pattern baldness is scary.